What's going on, guys? It's Austin with Gone in 60. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for jumping in today. I hope you guys are having just an awesome week, an awesome day. Today I'm going to cover several things that I love about the Dodge Challenger brand, and I can't wait to share with you guys my thoughts. Can't wait to get your guys' thoughts on this, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a while because I love these cars, and let's jump right into it. Woo! 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 Alright guys, so let's cover a few things that I love about the Dodge Challenger and Charger brands, because there's quite a few of them. So I've tried to condense them for you guys. I would love your guys' thoughts on this video. Tell me what I'm missing, tell me if you agree, tell me if you disagree. So one thing I do really enjoy about the Challenger and Charger brands is I personally don't think they really care what anybody else has to think about their brand. If you've seen some of their, latest commercials, I think around Christmas time, a Dodge Charger ripping through the city, and just amazing. And some of the latest ones that they've done with the Super Stock, with some of the throwbacks to Talladega Nights, and just kind of covering some of that, like just genius. They don't care what anybody else thinks of their brand, and I actually really love that. They're all about putting as much horsepower in their cars as possible. They don't care if the horsepower stays on the ground. They just want to smoke the tires, and sometimes I hate that, but I also love it at the same time, because they just really don't care what anybody else thinks. While the rest of the industry is trying to figure out how to put, electric setups in their cars, Dodge is, how can we put a bigger motor in our cars? I do think those days are numbered, but Dodge just really doesn't care what anybody else thinks. Mustang just released the Mach-E, and Dodge, I'm sure, will have some electric vehicles coming our way. But the first thing that I just love about the Dodge brand is they're going to do it their way, and I actually love and respect that. The next thing I really enjoy about these cars, and particularly about the Dodge brand with the Challenger and Charger, is from a marketing perspective, they've stayed true to who they are. If you look at some of the previous pictures of all the generations of the Challenger, even dating back to the 70s, 70, 71, 72, and you look at, when they brought it back in the 2000s to where they're at now, the lines, the windows, the rears, the fronts, they look very similar. And, in my opinion, Dodge is really the true muscle car brand. I don't put it in the same category as a Mustang or a Camaro. I know I've talked at length about that. I feel those are more sports cars, but Dodge has made a muscle car in today's time, which is really cool. No one else is really doing that, and they've stayed true to their roots. The Charger has, made some changes. Obviously it went from a two-door car to, now it's obviously a four-door, but that's also really different from Dodge to do that. But it's actually really smart, I think, at the same time, because they are, I think Dodge is the fastest four-door sedan in the world, or one that has the most horsepower. They recently released the Hellcat Red Eye in the Charger brand, and so that's really the only thing that they deviated on. But it really didn't make sense for Dodge to have two-door muscle cars. It just didn't. I've been clamoring for a while that, hey, discontinue the Challenger brand, bring out the Cuda brand, or maybe give Charger enthusiasts an option for a two-door car. So the thing that I love about the Dodge brands is that they just stay, they stay true to their branding. They stay true to who they've always been. Their cars really are just, you're buying a big motor. That's really what you're buying, the grand scheme of it. There's other cars that have some technology that might be, maybe a little bit more advanced, but the Dodge Hemi motor and the brand, it's just putting out brute force. They're torque monsters. They've always had just about as much torque, if not more torque, than any other car out there, and that's what I love that these guys do with them. So one of the things, about my background that, I know I've shared in other videos, is my background is in marketing. I love marketing, and I want to take a different take with this. Something that I really enjoy about how Dodge does things is their marketing. To me, they advertise their cars right. They do it better than all the other, Ford, Chevy, in my opinion, of advertising their cars. They are at stoplights smoking the tires. They are going around corners. They're whipping donuts. Like, I love that they do that with their marketing, because that's exactly what I would do. You know, if I was a dealership, I would be holding burnout contests. Hey, bring in your old Dodge, and whoever can lead the longest burnout, hey, we'll pay you X amount of money. I think Dodge gets their marketing right with these brands and these cars, and it's something that I really love and appreciate, is just how they market them, because it's true to who they are. You know, so many brands out there try to be something that they're not. They try and get into categories that maybe they don't fit in, but Dodge is like, look, we realize we're not the lightest. You know, we realize we probably have a bigger engines than anybody else. We put out more horsepower, but our fans are true loyalists. They want to smoke the tires. They're proud. They get their brand. They get their audience, and that's just something that I really enjoy that Dodge does, is because I feel like they're very in tune with who their audiences are. And I think it's also a reason why Dodge has been slower than Mustang or Camaro of finding more fuel efficient cars, because the Dodge enthusiasts, I don't think they care so much about a turbocharged car or, you know, some of their other lineups. They care about big V8s that go fast, and Dodge gets their audience, and that's half the battle in marketing, is knowing who you're marketing to. And as someone who owns a Dodge, it just makes me appreciate more that I belong to a family, I belong to a brand that gets me and gets the things that I like. One other thing that I love about what Dodge does is look at the performance pages, guys. You have all of your timers, you have all of your gauges, you have G-force. Don't really know why we need to measure that, but they have it. You know, the engine and what it's doing, PSI, torque, power, dyno. Like, how cool is this? We have a built-in computer that can really just track the performance of it. That's something that I just love that Dodge does. I will kind of give a little bit of a negative remark here, that I love it and I also hate it. I love it because all the stuff that it has. The only thing that sometimes I don't like about it is that it takes a while to load up sometimes, and sometimes it just will crash and I have to start it back over. That's the only kind of thing I don't like, but I love that Dodge has included all these performance statistics right at our fingertips, and I think it's amazing. Final thing that I love about these brands of Challenger, Charger, are you guys, the fans. And that's what makes owning one of these really fun, is someone flashing their lights at you. Dude, I have people sometimes like tell me to like turn down my music, roll down my window to give me a thumbs up and just say how awesome the car is. And I really love that. I think other brands have that, but Dodge Mopar loyalty, it runs deep, and that's something that I love. That's something I really appreciate, or all of you guys out there that own these cars or aspire to own one. And that's what makes owning one of these really fun, is you guys and your reactions. And it really is a community, and that's something that I think speaks to the cars that they've built, the branding and everything else. But guys, those are the things that I love about these brands. Tell me what you guys like. Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.